Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday, 7 a.m. New York time. So it's morning for me. It's 6 a.m. here in Houston. Good to be up with you on this last trading day of the week. Hope you're having a good day wherever you're at. So much going on in the chat already. I don't even know if I want to scroll back through and read all that. But John and Davis, Cisco, Shambies, Beeswax. What's going on, guys? Glad you guys are here. We will be doing our 10K giveaway from Bespoke Funding here. I don't know when. As soon as we get about 10 people or so in here, because we have to have 10 reposts on the tweet to be able to... if we don't get 10, then we'll have to just go to I don't know, maybe I'll just roll dice or something. I'll just assign each of you a number. And then randomly pick it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We always do. What's going on today? Let's see. We've got some news coming out at 8:30. We've got the PPI news coming out. Core PPI news is today. I think we have, what else do we have? Building permits, not a big deal. And then at 10 is the Michigan Consumer Sentiment preliminary report. So I think PPI might move the markets a little bit today. We'll previous day high, kind of the buy side liquidity target that we might be reaching for here. We did gap down lower after yesterday's close. We quickly filled that in. Asian lows were respected all through the London session. The 5-minute 2 a.m. continuation was a winner again last night. That thing is just doing some work. I did not get up and trade it, but little 3.5 pips. You put your stop order above the 5-minute opening range breakout, and you're just looking for a quick scalp there of half your R. And it bounced around a little, finally got triggered in around 220, and then the very next 5-minute candle, 225, you would have hit your TP there. So that little 5-minute scalp has been doing some work. Oh, excuse me, still waking up. Oh, Cisco caught the scalp this morning, but then had 2 losing trades later. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Sorry about that. Maybe we can find something here this morning. There is a nice little breaker setup, depending on whatever time frame you really want to look at. 30-minute time frame, up close candles. We ran sell side liquidity, and then we've displaced higher. Nice little fair value gap here, potentially on the 30-minute, on the 15-minute. These 3 run sell side, displace through. So if you're taking any of these breakers right here, there is a nice little fair value gap right around the 50%. There's also one that is reaching into right now on the 15-minute and on the 10-minute. Nice little fair value gap here, a little order block. So it will be interesting to see if we get a pullback here to run buy side liquidity of yesterday's high. Where might a good entry be? Could be off this first fair value gap right here. That's fine. It doesn't have to come back down. It technically has already touched the top of that breaker. Typically, the one I trade breakers, I do like to see a little bit of a deeper pullback into the breaker, but you can take it at just the touch of the breaker, and there is a fair value gap right there at the touch of the breaker that lines up with it on the lower time frame. So, but this previous day high would be my buy side target liquidity area. I'd be looking for price to run up into, excuse me. Oh. So that's kind of what I'm looking for there on euro dollar. The indices just ripped higher again yesterday, and they continue just to find all kinds of reasons to run. On the 4-hour time frame, all-time highs are in place. We have violated multiple bearish PD arrays in the form of fair value gaps, order blocks. Nice little breaker setup here. If you get a pullback down into it to run that old high, you've closed above the last highest 4-hour fair value gap here. It's just running, man. They just impressive the amount of power behind the index bull run right now. So, but currently until 9:30, my eyes will be on Forex pairs here. So I'll be looking for a little more buy side pressure here from the foreigns. That previous day high would be my target. So we'll see how it goes. We'll just watch and wait. Oh, man. All right. What are we talking about over here? John is having to apologize for some behavior again. This is not new for him. I think he's accustomed to this. I'm not sure what he's having to apologize for, but do you say Houston or Houston? It's Houston. What are you talking about? It's H-Town. There's an H there. You say the H. Houston. Venator, you're not going to even read the first line of the chat. Oh, man, you got to make me scroll all the way back up there. Good morning, fellow Venators. And now I know why the apology is needed. No, I do not get offended. I am not offended. If anything, I have come to expect nothing but the best of comedy from the one John Jones. So, whoops, I don't know why I just did that. Get off there. Vitaturds. Yesterday it was Vitatards. Which is definitely way more offensive than Vinaturds. Vinaturds is just kind of good old potty humor, which I think everybody's down for a little bit of potty humor. So, what's up, Shadow Trades? I am on live chat. I'm seeing every message. Thank you very much, gentlemen. John, a breaker is just consolidation on a smaller time frame, right? No, a breaker is an old order block that should have been respected, and it was not. So here is your order block. You could just use the top candle. It's fine. But it's an order block that when price comes up to it, it did respect it right here. It came right up into it, traded up into the order block, rejected off of it, and then it displaced all the way through. Once you get this strong displacement through an order block, it becomes a breaker. It was broken. That order block was broken. So it claimed the liquidity above it. It displaced and closed above, which signals that when it comes back down into this area, it's just an inverted in the smart money ICT world. It's a smart money reversal. It's a true support and resistance, break and retest. So it's broken this, which should have acted as resistance to push price back down. When it does not, breaks through, comes back, retests it. Upon the retest of the fair value gap or the order block, you then proceed to move higher. So in this instance, you get this. I like to use the culmination of breakers. I think they're a little bit more effective. In the ICT world, he uses the very last up close candle. So in this instance, on the 10-minute time frame, it would be this 10-minute breaker right there. And it reaches into this fair value gap. It reaches down into the breaker, and it should push up higher after this. But I like to use whatever time frame I'm on. I will use all of these bullish candles as the breaker block, meaning this was the push up. that initiated this displacement down, right? We clear out the sell side liquidity, continue to clear out sell side liquidity. We continue to pump up. Once we displace higher above that, that's where you get your displacement. If you're looking at the 10-minute New York open range breakout, that would be right here. This is your 10-minute opening range, and the opening range strategy is 1-to-1 in the direction of the 10-minute opening range. So in this case, it would be bearish. You would be looking for a 1-to-1 push of the opening range. This has not been as consistently winning as much as the 5-minute opening range 2 a.m. opening range breakout. Venaturds is the name for all of your followers. We are like the Swifties. So an order block is consolidation on lower time frame. Sure, John. An order block is just a sideways movement on the 1-minute time frame. We're just chopping around. Sure, absolutely. I don't think you're like the Swifties at all. I think they actually like Taylor. The Swifties actually like Taylor. I'm not sure I feel the same love and adoration from the fellow Venaturds. A breaker was formed on Thursday, yesterday, at during the after the open, so like between 6 and 6:30, sometime or other. I didn't say liquidity was an ICT term, by the way. It is just an idea that he uses. Man, look at that. Almost hit the 1-to-1, and then it's kind of rejecting off of this little order block here. Down close candle, displaced higher. This is your 10-minute order block. Ten viewers, almost enough for the giveaway. Almost. We've got one of them is my feed that I use to monitor, so we don't quite have. It says 11, so we might have 10. I don't know. How many more accounts have you got to give away from BFE? So we'll do the one live stream account giveaway here, and then I've got 3 on Twitter that I'll be giving away later, probably right after we get off the stream. John needs to make a Venaturds fan page and socials, then we will be more like the Swifties. Oh boy. I do not endorse that. I do not endorse that. Overall, how many do I have? Just one a week. I could probably ask for more, and they'd give me more on special occasions. Like if I just was like, hey, I've got the 200th stream coming up, or I want to give one away for St. Patrick's Day or whatever. I mean, they're not stingy with the giveaways that I can do. So, but contractually, I can do one giveaway per week on the live stream, and then just whenever they. Like for Valentine's, Max just messaged me. He's like, hey, bro, here's a giveaway we're doing for Valentine's. You can jump on it if you want with your followers. So I just threw it out there. It is going on indefinitely, absolutely, yes. As long as the relationship continues as an affiliate and there as the stream sponsor, then yes, the giveaways will continue. What's up, Ofudu? I don't know how to say your last name, but glad you're here, man. Just not wanting to get that final little push there. It may have tapped it. I guess it did officially tap. What's that? 07742. The low 07742. So, I mean, technically it did hit 1-to-1 there. So, 10-minute opening range breakout looks successful today. Looks like it did just touch the bottom of that. I think I'd probably, if I was gonna trade a continuation of the London move, I think I would want to see this fair value gap get tapped here on the 30-minute time frame. Whoops. This is the fair value gap. I think I would, on a touch of that, is where I would probably want to get long and target that buy side liquidity. Nice 1 to 2 RR there. And you could even just put it at the bottom of the body of that, but I think that's where I would want to look at getting into a long position off of this 15-minute breaker. The old good Venator get swerved. That's what we're looking for. Cisco, I was going to ask one more thing, but I've forgotten. That's okay, man. How do you say your last name? Do you say both of the ends, or is at least one of them silent? Namika? 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 Is it Namika? Namika? Naimika? Naimika? I don't know. Not a question, though. I did some Twitter stalking and got 3 of our regulars tagged in that Valentine's giveaway. Well, there you go. You probably could have just tagged anybody. Just go on Twitter, find 3 of your favorite follows, and tag them. It's not like I get tagged all the time in those giveaways by random people, and I don't even look at who they are anymore. I just, oh, somebody tagged me. Both N are pronounced together. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. What do we got? I don't know. We can try and see if we can get a. We can try and see if we get this Twitter thing going here. Let's see. Just typing out a little Twitter post here that everybody can repost for the giveaway here. It's not super inspirational. I don't even know why I just typed all that. All right, there's your link. Go repost. If we can get 10 reposts, we'll do the giveaway. And I'll repost one of them. So there's one. So we need 9 reposts. There's 3. You have to say both ends, kind of like when Axl Rose sings "It's a Jungle." Welcome to the jungle. Watch it bring it to your knees. No, he said you have to say them together. They're pronounced together. He didn't say separate the ends. He didn't say both ends are separated. He said both ends are pronounced together. So it's either just in. It's just straight in, Namika, or it's Nyamika, where you do like the Spanish tilde, where it's like Nyamika. I take back my F comment after reading. Na Amika. You just have to stress the NA of it. Naimika. Emika. Is it Emika? I don't know if I'm putting the emphasis on the right syllable. Golly. Emika. Naimika. What's up, Reggie? Welcome back in, man. We're doing our giveaway. If you want to be a part of it, you just need to repost the Twitter link there. Repost that. That'll get you all verified. And into the giveaway, we're going to do it in just about 7 minutes. Cool Whip. You just got it. Well, which one? Which one did I get? Naimika? Hopefully some of you got my reference. I didn't get the reference. You said I'd take back my F comment. I don't get it. Where's the F comment? I don't know. The whip. Cool whip. Whip. I love the Family Guy reference. I think it's great. Cool whip. Whip. It's whip. I said whip. That's a great, very great. I'm sure I can find it. Give me 1 second. This is what
Well, there's some apples and some cinnamon in my hair.
What?
My hair is in the pie, Brian.
Ooh, you got some pie, huh? Can I have a piece? Sure. Ooh, let me have some of that Cool Whip. What'd you say? You can't have a pie without Cool Whip. Cool Whip? Cool Whip, yeah. You mean Cool Whip? Yeah, Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. You're saying it weird. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H? What are you talking about? Just saying it. Cool Whip. You put Cool Whip on pie. Pie tastes better with Cool Whip. Say whip. Whip. Now say Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. Cool Whip. You're eating hair.
Oh my God, it's so good. Houston. You have to say the H anyway. Houston. Why wouldn't you say you have to say Houston with the H? It's a great clip. All right, what are we up to? We are up to 14 reposts. Oh my God. Okay, well, we're good to go. All right, here we go with the Twitter picker. Let me get Twitter picker up here. Hopefully Twitter picker is working. I have not tried this today. Have not tried the Twitter picker. So we'll see how it goes. Twitter picker. This is for the 10K Bespoke account. Load the tweet. That's the tweet we're looking at. You don't need a picture. You don't need a description. You don't need a banner. You don't need a location. And we're going to click continue. And we'll see Reggie, Omar, John Morse, John Jones, Pavel, Shadow, EU Kill, Sabasisco. I don't think all these people are here. I think some people just retweeted because they saw it. Me. I hope I win. Tukiso B. Collins and Zachary Sweeney. All right. I hope a foreigner wins. John is so racist. You're the foreigner, John. All right. To most people on this chat, I think John and I are the foreigners. All right, this is for the 10K count, my friends. 10K count from Bespoke Funding. Good luck. We're going to click begin draw and see if someone is here. Namika, no way. No freaking way. Naimika. First freaking day here. That's awesome. You have to pronounce it right. I have to pronounce it right. Yeah, I see. I know you're Sabas. It says it right here because here's your Twitter name is the same one that I see. Naimika. That's what I'm going to go with. Naimika. That's what I'm calling you from now on. I don't know if that's the right way, but Naimika, that's your name from now on every time you're here. Naimika. Ofodu. Naimika Ofodu. I'm not sure if Ofodu's the first name or Naimika is the first name, but because on one of my chats, Ofodu is the first, but on your Twitter it's Naimika. So I'm just going to go with Naimika. Naimika. All right. There you go, man. You win the 10K account from Bespoke Funding. I'm going to take a little screenshot of this. There you go. It's all screenshot. And hit me up on Twitter, Naimika. Send me a direct message. And I will, as soon as the stream is over, I'll give you instructions on how to set up that account with Bespoke. But congratulations, man. I hope that it goes well for you. Keep me updated on. We've only had one person so far out of all the giveaways we've done, and we've done a lot of giveaways. We've done a lot of giveaways. I've only had one person get funded, and I don't even know if they've gotten a payout, but only one person has ever gotten funded off of these giveaways. So good luck, my friend. I hope it does work out for you. Good luck. Shadow invited you? Oh, nice. You're a friend of Shadow's. Cool. Well, there you go. No, Mika. John. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, well, good, man. And then if you trade like Shadow, you should do pretty well. That dude's got a pretty legit strategy. Just trade crypto, man. You can trade Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I don't know what other cryptos that Bespoke offers you to trade, but that dude's got a killer crypto strat that he posts all the time over in our Discord. So just do what he's done. Watch it. Bring it to your Namika's knees. Can I short gold? Please suggest your opinion. Well, I am not a financial advisor. You can buy gold. You can short gold. With the buy side liquidity right there, I don't know that I'd be shorting gold right now. I might wait for a run on liquidity and then displacement lower. So I don't know that I'd just be shorting gold. Gold's been running higher. It displaced above these old highs right here, closed above it, came back down, retested, and is pushing up. So I would be looking at yesterday's high as the current buy side liquidity target. I think it pushes up there. Not to say it can't go down. That's just my opinion, is that we're going to take out buy side liquidity. Could reach back up into this area here. These old lows. Just above yesterday's high. But I would wait for yesterday's high. If I was going to short, I would want to see yesterday's high get run. So see yesterday's high get run. Like that. I don't know why I did that, but where's the if you see yesterday's high get run like that, and then you want to see a break of structure, come back up into a fair value gap somewhere right in there. That's what I'd wait for. Mohammed Saeem, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. It's been a minute. Gold's at a very interesting place with single print TPOs. I think ICT calls this a fair value gap. Yeah, good way to get a cheap trade. Back to my question from before, South Park or Family Guy, which is better? I'm more of a Family Guy, but I definitely like South Park. But I think I'm a Family Guy. I would pick Family Guy, personally. It's okay, man. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm so sorry about that. So sorry to hear that, my friend. That sucks, brother. Life is too short and too precious. You just never know. You just never know. So hopefully you, I don't know what happened. You don't have to share the details, but I hope that you got to be with her, or at least have a nice goodbye with her before that happened. And man, I hope that you celebrated her life well and that you've grieved. Sorry for your loss, man. John says, put in order South Park, Family Guy, Simpsons, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty's last. I don't like Rick and Morty. I'd probably go Family Guy, Simpsons, South Park, Rick and Morty. That's probably what I would do. Look at that swerve. Look at that swerve, y'all. Classic. I mean, I can't if I should be a swerve mentor. That's what I should be, a swerve mentor. Not everything is bad. I have some good news. February was somehow good to me. Well, that's good. Good to hear that. Cisco, I've never actually watched Rick and Morty, but I agree with Brad's order. But why didn't you include American Dad in the list, John? I bet John's a big fan of Beavis and Butthead. The old original South Park. from MTV days. I don't know. Rick and Morty annoys me. I just get annoyed. I feel like they try too hard. What's up, Alfie? What's going on, man? Bob's Burgers. I'm not a fan of Bob's Burgers either. They all kind of run together. You just saw Brad's hair for the first time? Really? I got hair. What are you talking about? Look, I got a big old head of hair. It's long right now, too. My wife is begging me to cut it. She's like, cut that hair, son. Nope, not doing it. Passed a 10K challenge, both phases. Dang. Passed a 25K phase 1. Nice. And at 2.65% profit on a phase 2 of 50K. Look at you, my friend. Oh yeah, dude, you need to be posting that in the trophy Discord page, bud. We need to see that. Celebrate with you. That's great news, man. Way to go, Muhammad. That's fantastic. Oh, breaker just got triggered in. I am not taking a trade on this. I'm going to wait till after PPI news at 8:30 before I get into any kind of trades. This is just a little self-identification. If you're looking for an OTE entry, you would be looking, and I would pull it down off of this right here. The OTE entry would be where my stop loss is currently, basically. And the OTE entry is just basically saying, hey, it's pulling back down into this hourly order block right here. So here's your hourly order block, wick to body. It's pulling back down into that right now. So we'll see if it wants to give any kind of rejection off of this breaker. 15-minute fair value gap has been completely filled in. Again, I am not in this trade. I'm not taking any trades. I'm not looking to take any trades until after the 8:30 PPI news. This is just demo trade. This isn't even demo trade. I'm not taking this. This is just analysis that I have on the chart right there. Oh man. I'll be doing the 3 10K giveaways for Bespoke right after we get off the stream. I will use the Twitter picker and pick 3 winners off of that. So if you I posted that on Valentine's Day, so if you go back to my Twitter profile, you can find that post and you can like and repost it. You can tag three traders, and you have to follow Bespoke Funding as well. Some rules on there. It's on the graphic that's on that post and everything. It should be fine. So it should be easy to find. But yeah, 3 winners off of that today. I'll do that right after I get off the stream here. And then, yeah, we'll be done for the weekend. And we'll be back next week. I don't know what the schedule will be next week. I'm probably just going to stick with Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm not going to do every day. Mondays are kind of dead, boring trading days anyway. And I'm just going to do 3 days. So probably do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week again too. MetaTrader is pulling a lot of its affiliations with prop firms. I saw also that 8cap is ending all of its prop firm affiliations 2 weeks from yesterday. So there's just a lot of changes coming. A lot of these brokers and tech providers are beginning to step away from the prop firm industry. I think there's some fraudulent activity. There's some bad characters and bad apples that have soured the mouth and taste, that have scammed people out of money, and these tech providers could be held liable at some point. So I think they're just trying to get ahead of the game and distance themselves from all of the just kind of yucky part of a non-regulated trading space. It truly is kind of the wild, wild west when it comes to trading with a Forex prop firm. Futures prop firms are regulated. That's why I'm trying to build up my my assets within the futures prop space right now. I'm still affiliated with Bespoke, and they're still doing great work. They are transferring all of their business entities to Dubai, and just to stay ahead of their own regulatory game and practices and such. They're still paying everyone out. They're still rocking along. They've been great to work with. Believe me, I have been reached out to by multiple firms to be a part of their affiliates or whatever, and in conversations with those people that have reached out to me, I can tell you, Bespoke is professional, man. Like they have an actual plan, they have an actual strategy, they have actual risk management on their back end. They have a way to monetize the trading data. They have ways to minimize their risk exposure. They're a legit business, man. Like they're taking the steps they need to protect themselves and protect their company, and be around for the long haul in all this. So, and I can tell you the other firms, just simple questions I would ask them and information that they could give me, that they were not going to be around, and most of them have failed and have moved on or run into problems. And so it's so easy to start a prop firm. Literally, it costs a few $1,000s. You start a website, you purchase and pay your subscription fees to these back-end white glove tech providers, and then you just put out a challenge and either, number one, pray and hope everyone fails, which a lot of people do, or just come up with some reason to violate anyone who does make a profit. So it's just completely unregulated. It's there are some good firms out there, but there are a lot of not good firms out there. So, and I think the tech providers and MetaQuotes being a platform on which most prop firms on Forex trade with, they have decided, with a lot of these firms, decided, hey, we're not letting you use this anymore. My favorite South Park episode, Randy Marsh record poop. I don't think I've seen that, but that sounds awesome. John, says, Brad, did you hear about the Kansas City Chiefs rally shooting? Yes, I did. My twin daughters were there. Thankfully scooted before it started. One of them said she had a bad feeling and forced the other to leave. Well, that's good. Glad she listened to her gut feeling in that situation. Yeah, it's a horrible, horrible situation, man. So sad to hear. I did see a couple things where some of the people around took at least one of the guys down, if not more. But yeah, it's just stupid. It's just dumb. That's where Top Step seems different. They're more talent agency than hoping people fail. Yeah, I think the futures space is just more professional as far as people who are, well, I say that. I know a lot of people, and I've had some DMs with people in the future space that are just, they have no idea. They're gambling. They try to go in with, max leverage and hit that profit target in one day. In fact, that's what Apex has been advertising quite frequently recently, is the pass in one day sale. You don't have to wait and consistently show any profits, just pass in one day. And so then they run these massive sales, and it gets people to come in and YOLO on a bunch of discounted trade packages, trying to pass in one day. It just creates gambling behavior. But most futures prop firms are, number one, they're regulated. It's a regulated space. A reliable futures prop firm, Top Step. I would go with Top Step. They're probably the most reliable. Top tier trader, also probably pretty good. Apex is not, it's not that it's bad. It's just they have a live trailing drawdown on Apex, which means like when you're in a trade, every tick of profit that you realize in that trade, your trailing drawdown on your account is rising up. So let's say you're risking 0.5%, right? Let's say you're risking 0.5% on this trade right here, which is probably pretty standard amount, a 0.5% risk. If you're risking 0.5% on this trade, let's say your trade goes to 1R, right? So it comes all the way 1 to 1. So you've made 0.5% risk in profit, but you don't close the trade out there. All right? Let's say when you get to 1 to 1, you move your stop to break even, and then the trade comes back and stops you out at break even. Even though you didn't lose any money on this trade, your trailing drawdown moves up 0.5% because it follows your live equity. They call it live balance. It's not live balance. It's live equity. You're like, the equity is what you haven't realized yet. Your balance hasn't changed because you haven't closed out any positions. But on Apex, and there may be other firms that have live trailing drawdown, but on Apex, as your account moves up, that trailing drawdown moves up with you. So for me, if you're going to trade Apex, you have got to be scalping. Like I would be risking at half R, I'd probably either move to break even or just close the full thing out. And I would just consistently be taking 0.5 R or maybe 1 R max trades because that trailing drawdown moves up with you. If you waited to move to break even at, let's say you don't go to break even until let's say you wanted to hold this for, the weekly high, whatever, right? You wanted to hold this trade. Well, if it comes all the way up, if you're at 0.5% and it comes all the way up to 1 to 2, that's a 1% gain that your trailing drawdown has moved up on your account. And then if you don't take any profits and that thing reverses on you and takes you out at break even, you could never lose a trade on Apex. You could just move to break even and never lose a trade and still blow the account because of that trailing drawdown. You've got to be a hyper scalper to pass Apex. Now, once you get funded with Apex, that trailing drawdown stops when you're in profit by, I think it's 3% plus $100. So once you get to, let's say you have a 100K account on Apex, you get funded, right? You pass their challenge, you get funded. They're all one-step challenges, all right? So that's nice, is you don't have to do it 2 times. You just do it 1 time, you pass, you get funded. Once you reach 3% profit, that trailing drawdown locks in at $100 plus your original balance, and then it doesn't move from there. So then any other profits you make above 3%, there's no more trailing drawdown. But it's just a pain in the ass, man. It's if you're not used to that trailing drawdown and you use Apex, you're going to get shocked at how quickly that drawdown gets eaten away without ever losing trades. So you just have to be very careful managing that. Top Step is probably the one I would recommend the most. Top Tier Trader, also pretty good in the futures world. My funded futures would be probably third in my recommendations there. I have watched the shoulder tap. Yeah, it's shoulder tap segment is, yeah, they can be very brutal in there, which is good. I mean, they just go over all the data. They go over all the way people are failing or passing. What's up, Dean? Good morning. Top Step has an end of the day drawdown, so it moves at the end of your day balance. So basically, you can trade all day. And if you get stopped at break even, there's no penalty. They have trailing drawdown that follows your profits, but it's all based on the end of the day balance. So you can trade your normal way. You close out your positions at the end of the day, and then the drawdown is adjusted off of your end of the day performance, not any one trade during the day. And you can trade on Top Step X. You can trade on Tradeovate, and you can connect it to TradingView. You can use Tradeovate, and then you connect it to TradingView, and then you can trade live on TradingView. You can set this. You would set this. Let's say you had your entry right here. Once you have your short long tool selected, you would just create a limit order, and all of that information would come up, and you would be able to place your trade right there. And you could drag your stop loss, take profit. All of those lines show up and allows you to manage that on the spot. What's up, Gareth? Welcome in, man. Dean, how do you put a trailing stop on Top Step X? Couldn't figure it out. How does Top Step X look, guys? Those of you that have started using it, is it nice? You like it? Does it look like Tradeovate? Does it look like TradingView? Is it easy to manage? So it's a platform that Top Step is putting out outside of trade, like Ninja Trader or Tradeovate or whatever. Not as good as TradingView. TradingView is the best. That's why I when I use Top Step or Apex, I have used Tradeovate, and then I just link my Tradeovate account to TradingView, and I place all the trades through there. Now, if you're going to do copy trading, it doesn't work. So if you're going to try to manage multiple accounts through Top Step or Apex, you have to use the actual Tradeovate platform, and you can set up a copy trader on there to copy and manage all your, off of one account. You can manage all of your other accounts. TradingView, I don't think allows that. That's cool. Good to hear. All right, guys, I got about 5 more minutes here, and then we'll get off. We'll call it a week, and then we'll be back next week. I will do the Twitter giveaway. I'll do that as soon as the stream ends. I'll do the Twitter picker giveaway. I guess we could do it just right here. I mean, we're already here. We might as well do it just on the live stream. Maybe one of you. There was a bunch of people on the giveaway. Let me find it. This is the post, the Valentine's giveaway post, so I guess I could pull it back up. I guess we can just do it on the stream. We'll do the Valentine's giveaway here. Might as well, since we're already here, finish out the day with it. All right, so there, load the tweet. So there's the Valentine's giveaway. We're looking for 3 winners. I'm giving away 3 of these accounts. 10K giveaway. What's John all capsing in here? My gosh. And when he says 5 more minutes, he actually means 4. Come on. Ain't nobody going to stop him from leaving, so don't even try. He stops reading chat. Oh my gosh. All right. So here we're going to do the Twitter giveaway. You have to be following at bespoke _ funding. Whoa. Why did it do that? And you have to be following at Venator Trading. This is what the hell's going on here. Let me try this again. What is happening? At Bespoke Funding. I don't even know. We can just verify afterwards that they're following. How about that? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All right, there are a lot of people. 318 entries here. So we'll go through and we'll verify the winners on this. We can do this on the live stream. All right. Continue. We will do our 3 winners. This is the winners for the Valentine's Day giveaway. 3 10K accounts. Good luck. The winners are these guys. Gum Webs, J Sotelo FX, and Henry Moon. So I'm going to go on and just make sure. How do I even verify that they follow me? Is there a quick way to verify that someone follows you? I don't know. I don't want to scroll through all this. I'm not scrolling through every follower. There's 2,300 something followers. I'm just going to put it up there and they can either claim it or they can't. There we go. Click on their profile. Oh, I can click on their profile. Okay, let's check real quick. Can I search? Let me click on their profile here. Oh yeah. Follows you. Okay. So there's one. That guy follows me. And that guy follows me. Cool. All right. They all follow me. So they all liked. They all reposted. It's good to go. All right. Last 2 minutes, John. Is there anything that I need to address before we end the stream today and I don't answer one of your chats? This is last call. Last call. Come on. I don't want to be accused of just shutting it down anymore. Okay, good. John's good. Well, you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get out, touch some grass. We'll be back next week. And y'all be safe. Happy hunting. Adios.